Hey guys, we are going to do a little cooking thing since I posted a video of Ange the other day and like all her progression and stuff, and people are asking like, well, what is she doing and what is she eating and stuff like that. So I posted earlier that she would share some of her things with you guys, like what she eats and what she does on a daily basis. So she decided she wanted to share her cooking dinner tonight. So tell them what you're gonna make, Panda.
Hi, we are going to be making some taco soup. It's a lot of vegetables, seasonings, some meat, just pretty much anything. We honestly were just trying to think of a way to, you have almost expiring vegetables in your fridge and you think of how to use them. We made this soup one day by throwing a lot of stuff together, and it turned out tasting pretty good, and it's one of those things that taste even better the next day. So it was a win-win. We helped clean out the fridge by just making this, and it turned out lovely. Right now we are about to start simmering the things.
Sauteing.
Not simmering.
It kind of simmers, but we like saute. So tell them how you saute something.
You put ghee into your desired cooking spot. We are using an Instapot for this example. It's a lifesaver. If you don't have it on this diet, I would suggest saving up.
Yeah,
because
that's awesome.
It's gonna help you a lot.
Cooks things quick. It's kind of like a slow cooker, except it cooks it really, really fast. And you can cook pretty much anything in it.
Anything. And it's doing a lot of the work for you.
Yeah, it's doing all the work. It's so easy that we can do it, and we're not good cooks. We kind of suck at it. So the fact that we use it and came up with this little concoction of stuff, and it's really tasty. So anyway, so we'll show you. Okay, so like she said, we're going to use this little ghee stuff. We made it, but you can buy it. It's crap load expensive at the store, which is silly, but it's basically just cooked down butter, so it cooks all the crap out of it. Because since we can't have dairy, we can't have the butter. But anyways, so you just put your ghee in there, and then the stuff that we have. I don't know if I can turn this around, but we went ahead and like chopped up all the stuff. So we have, oh my goodness, I totally just, oh my gosh, this is real life. I just spilled that all on the counter.
Mama, let me
Hold this phone real quick. I'm gonna
technical difficulties, guys.
Oh wait, look. I'm gonna do this. Oh, did you see that? That was good. Caught it. Okay.
Mama's just needing a little extra coffee today.
No, I already even had my coffee. That's like the worst part.
Well.
So we're gonna add the onions. Mess. It doesn't care. I don't care because I just cleaned it with my thieves and it's super clean.
Yeah, but I would not suggest the onion.
What do you mean you wouldn't suggest?
You wouldn't suggest
spilling it. No, don't spill it.
Don't spill the onion, okay?
Don't spill the onion. But I saved it. I saved the onion. So, and then we put garlic in it. So what we do is so I don't ever use all my garlic, and so instead of wasting it, I freeze it in these little things. And so this is a little sugar skull of garlic. It's just garlic and water. And so just toss that bad boy in there. I think like maybe 2 sugar skulls. I don't know how you're gonna measure that and whatever, but it's 2 sugar skulls of garlic. And then we'll just let that like simmer down. Let's see, I don't know how to flip that. There we go. So we have our onions, we have our ghee, and we have our garlic. And we'll just let that like saute for like a long time. And I just used a whole onion, but usually we use like half, but I was thinking I was just going to double it so that way we have leftovers, because like Ange said, it tastes like so much better the next day. So we'll just let that cook and cook and cook, and then I'll show you the other stuff. Come tell them what else you put in there.
Oh yeah, okay, so I told y'all, oh yeah, that's jalapenos.
Just chopped up jalapenos. And we got this really cool thing from Hobby Lobby. It's like a chopper deal. So you just put it in there and like chop, chop, chop. It's really cool. And like Hobby Lobby of all places. Like
It helps you not cry when you're cooking.
Yeah, like when you cut the onions. So you got the jalapenos.
Mm-hmm. Those are some chives, homegrown actually. We got some chives from the store and regrown them. Okay, my spices have layers. Do yours?
Layers. What else? What else in there? Do you remember?
There is some pink Himalayan salt, some pepper, some onion powder, some garlic powder, paprika, cumin, oregano, and just a lot of stuff. There is so much stuff inside that.
It's just like taco seasoning. So whatever taco seasoning you can have, you can use. But we just like mix it up. It's cheaper and it's so we know what's in it and there's no junk or sugar. Because even like the taco sauces, they add stinking sugar too.
I know, you find sugar and stuff you wouldn't expect. So if you're starting this diet, you might want to, start looking at all the labels. Because, man, there are some crazy companies out there trying to sneak sugar and everything into it. I have come to Mom and I said, Mama, look at this, I can have it. And then she said, oh, that's a nickname for sugar. I'm sorry.
Like and sugar and maltodextrin.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's really sad. So you have to learn code names for sugar.
They trick us. So maybe we'll go to the store one day.
Yeah,
and we'll read the labels and kind of show you the things that we know. We don't know it all, but we do know some stuff, and so we can share about the labels. There's hidden ingredients. Just like natural flavoring, they can put natural flavoring under their ingredients and hide all kinds of junk under there. So don't fall for the natural flavoring stuff because it's a scam. So okay, let's show what else you put in there. So you have your green onions and your jalapenos, and we already used the ghee stuff, and then we have our taco seasoning, and then we have this is garlic. We already put the garlic in there.
We're going to put celery.
We're going to put celery, which we froze, like so it didn't go bad, and it turns out mushy or whatever. I guess if you were to eat it, but in the soup you can't tell. And then these are just
bone broth.
Yeah, we froze our bone broth, and we have one unfrozen, but I don't have enough unfrozen. And then you can just make your own bone broth at home, and it's like a lot more nutritious, and of course you know what's going in there, and you can just that's easy. Angel could do that for you too.
One more thing is, do not trust many restaurants out there. I don't know if you can really read it. There's a lot of restaurants that claim to be all natural and stuff, like Salada. They said that almost everything in there is organic. Nope, almost in there. So there are some things that aren't organic. If
I don't think they said that. I don't think they said that they're all organic, but you would go there thinking that you're eating good, healthy foods, because you're eating salad and stuff, and I don't think anything in there is organic. So
yeah, I just saw it on an article on the Facebook page. They're saying, looking to eat healthy? Most of the things at our bar is organic. So I thought, okay, well, whatever, it's good, but I didn't think even those little things could change a lot of stuff. It's kind of like a match to a bomb. Just one little spark and then it just explodes and everything's a disaster.
So, do y'all have an Instapot? Do y'all use an Instapot? Are you scared of your Instapot because you feel like it's going to blow up or pressurize and blow through the ceiling? Because I've seen a bunch of bad posts where people are scared to use their Instapot, and to be honest, I was scared to use it at first because you think pressurize, I'm going to open it, but it's not scary. Like I said, I'm not a cook, but if we can do it and not be scared, Brandy, you don't have an Instapot, you need one because it's. Do you use a slow cooker? Because it's the same as a slow cooker, except you put the lid on it and it locks and it won't let you open it unless you have some crazy malfunctioning one. But you can do a lot of stuff, like right now we're doing the simmer thing, and it's easy. It's like seriously all you do is push saute, and then you put your stuff in there. And then I have an air fryer too, but I don't really use that except to cook like our sweet potato fries. I don't really.
I'm gonna do that in another video.
I need to learn how to do that. So if y'all know how to do anything with like the air fryer, let me know because I do want to try it. I just haven't. We haven't taken it that far yet, but yes, I use yeah, it's the same as crock pot, except for this is what I use the Instant Pot, okay, because crock pots are cool, and I like crock pots, and you can just throw your junk in there, and you can forget about it, but I don't ever take this stuff out. Like, right now, like, I have all the stuff, like the chicken and stuff thawing in the sink, because I forget to take it out of there, so I mean, then I'm screwed, right? Because if you don't start it at first thing in the morning, and I'm not a morning person, then I drink my coffee, but I'm not a morning person. What size is your Instant Pot? I don't really know. Let me see if it has a, it's probably like a 6 quart, because it's not the big one, but it's it's big enough. It has like, actually I think I could, let me get a little hot holder dilly, because I think it'll tell me. Oh, no, it doesn't say that. Sorry. I'm really bad at doing both of these. I was going to say, I thought I had the measurements on the side, but it doesn't. It just shows you like the max line. You can fill it to there, but I think it's a 6 quart. But hold on, actually, I have a box. Let me go look at it, and y'all can talk to Angel, and I'll tell you for sure what it is.
May I add in the... Okay. Hi guys, a lot of the stuff we're going to be using bone broth and everything. We're going to be showing you how to make that. It's basically a lot of stuff that you probably wouldn't have used during cooking. You're soaking it in, I don't know, your desired liquid to draw all the nutrients, and then you strain it, and then you've got bone broth.
Here you go, I found it. It's this.
Okay.
It's this guy. Let me see if I can flip it around. Sorry if I'm busy. I suck at this. It's this. This is the box. So it's 6-in-1 programmable electric pressure cooker. It was just the one that they had on sale. So 6 quarts. And then it comes with a little recipe book dilly. But if you have Pinterest, then you know you can Pinterest everything. You just basically throw all the, like Angel said, we just dumped a bunch of junk in the Instant Pot, and then it started cooking. Oh yeah, so you can throw other stuff.
Okay, let's throw in the celery.
Okay, so I'm gonna film Angel this part. She doesn't like to do the, hey Mom, she doesn't like to do the saute stuff, because she doesn't like the smell of the ghee. So I'm gonna film her. Let me get on this side, love bug. And then just tell them what you put it in there.
This is celery.
It's like frozen celery with just some water. And so the water's gonna cook out, but we're gonna put a whole bunch of other fluid in there, so it doesn't matter if it gets watery.
We need to get some more celery. We just ran out.
That's cool.
I'm not very good at eating vegetables.
Yeah,
so
I'm not very good at eating vegetables either. Like, I really suck at it, but I'm trying to do a better job at it. And sometimes I have to like hide vegetables from myself, or we gotta sneak them into stuff. What did you put in there? What was that?
Jalapenos.
Okay, she put her jalapenos.
I would have preferred fresh, but we only had the pickled.
Yeah, we don't.
This is the green onions, or chives, whatever you like to call them. Scallions, I think they say in every country. This is our seasoning, which I think we should post that at some point.
Yeah, I'll put it in the comments or something.
Seasoning.
Did I make the taco seasoning ahead of time? We did. We just made it a little, just a few minutes ago, because I didn't want to take up all y'all's time trying to show y'all what we were going to cook for her. But I'll post the little recipe to the taco seasoning that I have. But yeah, you can make a big thing of it. You can make a big thing of taco seasoning and just put it in there as you're cooking. You need to put this in there before it starts burning.
Oh yeah.
Oops. It's okay. Let me take the lid off.
Let me pour.
She's just gonna put the bone broth in there.
There's some bone broth.
Let's see how much is in there. We need to put some more.
Yeah, we do need some more. Let me just stir it around real quick.
See if these are frozen. Oh, that might work.
I don't know why I thought that was fire cider.
No. This is just bone broth.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm not strong enough.
You need help?
Oh, there we go. It's in the freezer, so it's kind of tough to open. There's gonna be a big chunk of frozenness in there, but
it's okay. What is cooking?
Oh,
without
the
a little
celery
mess?
blocks. The celery blocks were just like, you know, when you like say maybe your recipe only calls for like a couple of things of celery, and then you have all the leftover. Well, I'm really bad about keeping it in the fridge because I might not have another recipe to make with it, and then the celery goes bad, and I just throw it away, and then I'm just wasting money. So what I did was one of my friends showed me that you can get these little rubber things. Like, they're basically like ice cube tray would work too, but chop up your celery or chop up your onions or your garlic or whatever else you don't use, and chop it up, put it in there, fill it with water, and then freeze it. And then you have all these little frozen things. So we have, like, in our freezer, we have a bunch of like frozen celery. Well, not anymore, we just used it, but frozen onions and red onions and celery. And then that way it's super easy because the water cooks off of it. And then we don't waste anything because, like I said, I was wasting a crap load, and then I felt like I kept having to go to the store every time I need to do something. I'm like, well, crap, I don't have that. So yeah, it's a really good idea, and then you don't waste your stuff because, man, if you're spending money trying to, well, anytime you spend money, but if you're spending money for like organic vegetables and organic stuff, you don't want to waste it because you're paying more, you know. So anyways, how does it look?
It's looking good. The chunk is melting.
Okay, here, I'm gonna switch it back to Angel because I'm gonna open the chicken, and then we'll just put, so we got like the sauces. Can you hold it, Ledbug?
Yes, ma'am.
Try to hold it.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it so y'all can see what's going on right now. Oh, not good lighting. Sorry, this is not a makeup tutorial, but well, this food may not look very beautiful on the outside, but it's beautiful on the inside. Like most people.
Let me put
oh yeah, chicken. Do not forget the meat. Unless you're vegetarian, then you can put
much of a meal. If you are, you gotta put some. You could probably put green. If you're a vegetarian, you could probably put some green beans and some corn and
anything you'd prefer.
you could probably make some rice. Eat it over rice.
We got some shrimp too.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook it without the shrimp because the shrimp is already cooked. Because chicken's not already cooked, so I don't want the shrimp to get overdone because sometimes they get rubbery, you know.
True.
I'm just gonna keep on adding chicken. We're putting a whole bunch of chicken, like 6 breasts in there because it tastes better the next day, and that way we have leftovers. And Jeremy's doing our diet with us now, so
Yay.
he's gonna eat our stuff too.
Okay.
And then we gotta put some more
Broth.
yeah, because I like all the way up to the top. Goodness gracious.
Okay.
And then I save my jars so that way you can freeze, you know, like just reuse all your stuff.
Recycle.
Recycle. And then we'll just let it cook. So put the lid on there.
Yes, ma'am. Can you hold the phone?
Yes.
Okay. If I can.
It's okay. Let me turn it.
Crooked.
It's okay. It starts out kind of crooked like that, and then you just see how it makes a little noise, and you'll make sure little spouts close, and then you just want to push. I'm gonna do meat stew. 17 minutes is good. Probably like 15. It doesn't take that long. So you'll just let it pressurize, and then as soon as it builds up pressure, 15 minutes from that time. So it might take 20 minutes. It might take like 5 minutes to pressurize. But as soon as it builds up pressure, it'll start counting down, and then I will post a picture or something of what it looks like afterwards. And what we'll do is just eat it like soup, or you can put it in a tortilla. We have some of these cassava tortillas, and we have some almond flour tortillas. You can do that and not do it soupy, or you can eat it with avocado
Or with some chips.
some chips.
We forgot to tell them about it, didn't we?
We'll go get the chips, then you can tell them about it.
You're not allowed to have potatoes in my diet, so you're probably probably gonna have to settle for stuff. We can have sweet potatoes, but the chips there most of the time have added sugars. But these are siete chips. These are lime. They have normal, they have nacho, and they have other flavors that I've yet to see but are rumored on the internet. These are really good. I really like them, actually.
They're really good. Yeah, they are really good. And when you can't have stuff, then other things taste really good. But these are actually really good. Like even if you, like we're doing without, and it has cassava flour, avocado oil, coconut flour, ground chia seeds, sea salt, citric acid, and lime oil. And those are the only things in there. And then
whereas in a normal chip bag, you would see about 13 different ingredients or more.
Yeah, so those are real good. So you can eat it like a taco soup and just put your chips in there and some avocado, which I like the avocado, but I don't think Angel really eats avocado, but it's still good. Even if it's plain, you don't have any chips or tortillas or whatever, it's still really, really good. Okay, bye guys. Say bye, Ange.